What up guys, Ssj5 here, back again with another video. Today we are going to be reviewing Super Saiyan 5 from Blackhole Toys. You get yours. I got mine from Living Luxe Store and it got here pretty quickly. I ordered it, I say a week ago, so it gets here pretty fast considering I'm in the US. So here is the front of the box. Look at that art. So I don't know why they included this art, because the hair looks nothing like it, you know. But here is the front, or the back, I guess. So since I did get it from AliExpress, the box is gonna come a bit banged up, as you can see. But it's third-party figures, you know. The boxes shouldn't really matter. I mean, I keep the boxes, right? But if they're not official, then the boxes don't really matter. Here we go, a little tray shot. Sorry for the lighting, it gets in the way. It does come with the stand. I need more stands, so this is really clutch. So all right, so they could have put, you know, some accessories here in the back, but that's cool. It's cool. We're here for the figure. All right. Oh, my bad. All right, so here he is. So he doesn't feel top heavy like the Kong Studios. I don't have the Kong Studios one per se. I'm just comparing like the standard weight to it, because they are pretty heavy. Now, so he doesn't feel, he feels pretty good. So I'm kind of confused on this release, because apparently they were canceled and they just released out of nowhere. It was super strange. So as you can see, he is a 3.0. So has classic 3.0 articulation. So the joints are kind of tight. I forgot to heat it up. I'm not going to lie, I kind of messed up on that. Now I think mine is really loose here, but it's good on here. Yeah, look the difference. Okay, so this is soft plastic, so it doesn't really hinder it. Now let's get on to the articulation. So you go this high, T-pose. Then the arms. Wait, let me take off the hair first, because it's kind of getting in the way. Okay, never mind. We are not taking off the hair. That is not happening. Okay, so we'll work with it as we can. So articulation, you could go. Damn, the hair really gets in the way. So the one thing I do not like is the wrist peg. It should have been white. It really should have been white, because, you know, that's something I feel like they should have just done. This can be, yeah, this is a separate piece, so be mindful of that. So your classic articulation for the chest. I'll take off the bang. So for the chest, you could go pretty good articulation, I'd say. Pretty good. Now, I don't know this much about this form, and I'm not gonna act like it. You know, if I don't know something, I don't know something. I know this is from a fan art, you know. So I know you guys are really excited, of the people, you know, who saw this when they were kids. I mean, I wasn't really into Dragon Ball as a kid. I saw it, but I wasn't like into it, so so I wouldn't know this much about. I have searched like Super Saiyan 5, Super Saiyan 100, you know, with the yellow hair. I don't know what Super Saiyan form that is, or like the hair is like off the screen and stuff. So now this is the hair. It's not heavy, surprisingly. It does have a ball hinge, so you can move it somewhat. And this acts like the Kong ones, you know, articulated. Boom. Boom. So this is pretty cool. Now, we will get to the faces and the hands. But this, so far, I am liking this. Pretty cool figure. I mean, I'm probably not going to keep him. I don't know. I'm still deciding because he doesn't have any place on my shelf, because it doesn't like really, you know. Oh, look, I just noticed. I thought it was just me. So this is straight, right? This is like kind of crooked. Like, I can't move it. You know, I can't move it. The only way I would have it straight is to be like this. So that kind of bothers me. Yeah, that bothers me a lot, actually. Why did they make it like this? This is perfect and this is not. Why? Like, dude, what? Bro has a pata chueca. Like, what the fuck? My bad for the profanity. Just, I hate stuff like this. If it's not straight, it bugs me. But anyways, look at the hair though. They did a good job. They made it feels kind of hollow. It doesn't weigh like 500 pounds like the Kong Studios one. So enough yapping, let's get to the faces. All right, now for the faces, here we go. So we got your classic serious face, looking forward. I like the plain applications. It looks like they did a really good job here. Now this one really doesn't look like, it looks like Goku, but then it doesn't. Pretty weird. If you get this figure in hand, you'll know what I mean. You'll notice it more in person than the camera, but you got your smiling face. Now this one doesn't, you know, this one doesn't, it's so weird. So in person, it doesn't look like Goku, but in the camera, it kind of does. So this is your side face, angry face, or serious face. Your teeth gritting face. Screaming face. And now, like, I don't know the lore, but I'm guessing this is, like, not him turning into the monkey, but, like, you know, like, if you would, I guess. But, I mean, I like the red. I like the red eyes. It's a pretty unique face. Pretty unique face. So, and then for the hands, we got your classic stance hands. Boom. We got your key blast hands, or open palm hands. We got more blast hands. You can see the little lines on the plastic, but that's all right. I'm sorry for moving the camera. It's so close. Let me actually raise it a bit more. You got your instant transmission hands, classic. And we got your blast effect with the neck peg. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place. Had an interview today. Went pretty well. I'd say, just waiting for, you know, a reply back. So kind of tired. So with the peg hands, here we go. And obviously we got the blast effect. So this does seem like it's gonna be easier to assemble because the holes are quite bigger compared to the Kong Studios one. So Let me just assemble this really quick. We're back, and guys, I'm not even joking. I didn't even have to cut the video. This was so simple. Now, already on the effect, this is a huge comparison. Huge easy win on the effect compared to the Kong Studios, because I had to glue it. The pegs were too small. Some didn't fit. It made no sense. So huge props to Black Hole Toys for this. Like, I love when the effects are like kind of right here, like thick, because I don't have to worry about, you know, being too skinny and snapping. So this is perfect. This effect is really perfect. All right, now time to get into the face swaps on this guy here. So let's start with the screaming face. Now, on terms of this form, I'm gonna be talking about the form in general, not compared to the Kong Studios. So I don't know how I feel about this form. So here is the screaming face. So it's kind of hard to, not hard to put it in, but yeah, there we go. Okay, there's still kind of a gap, if you can see, on the hair. So you gotta really like position it. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better. So here is the screaming face, or charging up. It looks pretty cool. So I'm just gonna be talking about the form in general. So I do like the hair. Like, I like the hair because I like Super Saiyan 3, so I'm always gonna be a fan of the long hair. Now, per se, for the fit, I don't like the fit. I don't like this. It's just, for me, it's just something Goku wouldn't wear. This looks like a clown outfit, you know? I'm not a fan of it. Like the blue, I don't mind the blue. So I don't know, I get roasted, you know, but like, you know, I know it's a fan art, so like we didn't choose the outfit. Well, one person did, so, but I'm not really a fan of the fit, but you know, what could you do? It's the fan art that became famous, you know? So here's a screaming fit. Actually, I actually like this. I actually like this more now that I have it in hand. So it isn't that bad. Boom. And for this, I wish it was kind of articulated, like just a little ball to the point where it's not visible. Because I feel like you could, like, if you could, boom, it'll look way better. But this is cool. I just feel like it'll get in the way sometimes of like poses and stuff. And a little nitpick right here. So it's not as smooth as it looks. The face is like nothing. This is the generic one that came with the figure, so I'm not going to show that. So this is pretty good. The face is right here, boom. But the hair, you probably just have to heat it up. It is pointy, so like getting poked here. So this is gridded face. Like I said, you have to like angle it right so it could completely go in. Dang, that looks pretty good. Like, the more I have this figure, the more I'm being a fan, starting to become a fan of the form. But I just wish this wasn't a thing. Cause I did see like, I didn't even have the face plate all the way in. I did see a clip of like Sikor and him turning Super Saiyan 5 Goku. So, and it looked different. This looked different. This was like green, and I was actually a fan of that. So I feel like if it was just plain green, I would have liked it more. But you know, what do you mean you don't like it? The fit is hard. My bad, bro. That was my bad. That was cringy. No, I'm sorry. All right. Dang, I am getting poked. Yeah, look, there you go. You see it winning on the way. So for the bang, it could go up, maintain it, but it's more meant for the side. Now the neck, might not want to tilt it all the way because you can see a little gap there. Or maybe it's just my copy because you can't see a gap there either, right? But right here you can. Maybe, yeah, I think it's just my copy, I'd say. And this is extremely loose. I hate that. Like, I'm probably gonna use Kiki's loose joint fix on that. Because I'm still deciding if I want to keep him. I got him just for the review, so you guys could know how he looks, how he performs. So here's the articulation. So he could go back. This is the most he could go back. No better ab crunch than the Majin Vegeta. Way better, but you know, not the best. But he still has some. Compared to the Vegeta, he has a lot. Now for the tail, it is on the ball peg, so classic ball peg, you know, articulation. You can go. So this is pretty good. Now the paint applications on my copy seem to be all right. You can see a little bit of plastic inconsistencies, but one nitpick about mine, or I don't know if it's just like that, is this. I literally have to have it to the side. Look at that. That's pretty whack. So some hype comparisons. I got the blackhole Vegeta here. Major difference. Dang. Way major difference. Look at that. But I mean, he is short, right? Bro is a short king, so compared to the Kong Studios, I wish I had the Super Saiyan 5, but like I said, I'm not a big fan of the form, so I didn't even bother getting him. Like, I don't regret not getting him because, you know, just because he's rare, I'm not gonna have him. I'm gonna have him, you know. So if he has a tall hair, I mean, I guess he's a good proportion. But out of 10, I'd give this a 9. It's a pretty good figure, especially for people that like are nostalgic about this. Like, if you're nostalgic about this form, you have to get this figure because I mean, you know, it's one of your favorite forms, right? So I'll do some posing at the end, best I could do, because like I said, I'm not too educated on this form, so I'll do the best I could do. Not the best poser, and I'm kind of afraid. Like I said, every time it's a new figure, I'm afraid to break it, because I mean, it doesn't feel cheap quality. It's just, you know, something I have. Now let's get with the blast effect. Let's put in where is it? Right here. So this is already a goated what's it called, peg. Wait, I just realized I put it in the wrong place. Where did I put it wrong? Right here? Nope. I put it in the hole. It shouldn't have gone into relatable. I mean, anyways, look at that. There we go. Now it's in the right place. Okay, there we go. Boom. Simple. How every effect should be. All right, guys, that's been Ssj5 out. I can't even do my intro right. I'm like all over the place today. Sorry. All right, Ssj5 out. Enjoy the posing. I'll have I have the Batman Who Laughs out in a few days. I wanted to do weekly uploads, but since we have so many third-party stuff coming, I can't focus on I can't do weekly uploads. I'll probably do 2 uploads a day. I will see. But if there's nothing coming in for me, then I'll just upload weekly. So yeah, guys, Fix the J out. Peace. Like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.